この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Yu Hakusho. First off, happy Thanksgiving to those of you Americans who celebrate this strange and somewhat unsettling holiday that celebrates land theft. Woo! Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. That's great. I will say that just as my note, I am by far most grateful in my life for the opportunity to do what I do and watch anime and, like, survive while doing that and get to talk about really cool stuff in media that I'm really passionate about. It's the fucking best, and I love all of you. So, I don't know, as someone for whom Thanksgiving and Christmas have never really had the same positive associations with family as many people experience, because I don't have very positive associations with family. That's my shit. Don't worry about it. It's nice to have this, because this is good for me. And if anyone out there is also feeling alone on Thanksgiving or Christmas or other holidays, you're not alone. There are a lot of people like you, and it's okay. And you deserve love, and there are people out there who love you, even if they don't know you, and I am one of them. So I love you, and thank you, and have a wonderful Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, because this whole weekend is fucking crazy, and soon Cyber Monday deals will be going, and that's the only reason that I care about this holiday, because I'm looking to acquire some tech. I don't know if or what I will purchase, but once Monday comes around, I'm thinking, I've got some ideas floating around in my brain space for maybe upgrading certain technological portions of my setup. Pretty good on audio stuff, might look into video stuff. We'll see. It'll depend on what deals are available. But that's totally irrelevant, because we're here to watch motherfucking Yu Hakusho, which has zero to do with either Thanksgiving or Cyber Monday deals or anything. So let's talk about that instead. Last week we watched episodes 48 and 49. They were some very interesting episodes with some very cool animation in them, and they focused on, first, the sort of cut short match between Kuwabara and Shishiwakamaru, who very promptly just banished Kuwabara to the other arena, completely disqualifying him, causing Genkai to have to step into the ring, which she did. There was some hullabaloo about, is this the same fighter, yada yada, but it's the same fighter, and we all know that. She fucking last clapped his super sword attack and reflectified all of his spirit energy into him to utterly obliterate that dude, which was fucking awesome. Hoisted by his own petard, indeed. So, that one's done, and our final fighter steps up into the ring. It is Yonji, who is this old dude who does this whole, like, oh, I'm not actually that threatening sort of deal, but he's obviously that threatening, and he said something weird about, like, whose technique should I steal? So he's got some kind of, like, technique mirroring or some bullshit going on, and I don't know what that's gonna turn out to be, but we're gonna have to deal with that. Yeah, that's the fight that's gonna be happening, and I don't know how it's gonna go. Last thing is that I have been informed that I might want to tack episode 52 onto this reaction as a three-parter. I'm totally amenable to doing that. I got started relatively early today, and I'm feeling fine with doing that. Two things. One, we're just going to play it by ear. If we feel like we get cliffhanged into episode 52, that's fine. If we feel like we didn't, then that's fine too. But in the interests of, like, leaving that possibility open, because I do have a limited amount of psychological energy that I can, like, harness and put toward anime reactions and discussions and stuff, we will probably be relatively discussion light on the other couple of episodes, unless there's a shitload that we feel like we need to talk about, which is basically the way we play it every time, but I'll try not to blather on about the first two in the interests of maintaining energy for the last possible one. Cool? Cool. Again, I don't know if I'm going to watch 52. I don't know if I'm going to watch 52. You will already know this because it'll be on the episode title and shit, and you'll know, so whatever I'm talking about basically doesn't matter, but I'm letting you know the way that I'm approaching this, and hopefully that's helpful. Okay, I think that's it. We're about to jump into a fight. It should be a fight. We'll see how it goes. Cool. Alright, I've got episode 50 of Yu Hakusho up and ready to go. It is sitting at 0 seconds. Whole spiel about multiple versions, picture-in-picture version in the description, timer version on YouTube. You want to sync a thing, you can sync a thing. Beep beep timer to sync a thing is coming at you right now. Boom. Great. Yep. Exactly. All right. I don't know what the title is. Cool. He said Onji, not Yonji, didn't he? Fuck. I keep mixing it up. Crackle. Rah, 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 rah. Cool. Oh, we're going outside? To Yusuke and stuff? Yeah. Hi, guys. Aww. Aww. No. No. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, come on. They're fucking French. Yuramishi. Oh, he's American. What? What? Help, help, help. Wait, that's, yeah. Yeah. Wait, no! Guess who's back? Oh shit, they're all back. What's up, fam? Nope, they're here. Get fucked. Later, bitches. You shut up, just let Chu speak. Shut up, Rinku, just let Chu speak. Yeah, totally. They have their own goals. Yes. Don't. Hey. Like a bit. Yeah, you got pretty bopped. That's exactly what he is. Isn't it? I think that's exactly what he is. Good night, buddy. Heaven, you're naughty. I'm with you. Wow, hard transition. All right. But it's this track, so I don't care. Wait, this is a different version. No, it isn't. All right, what's your game? Okay, that is really fun. Fair. Oh, shit. Well. What? Whoosh. 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 What? It's something to do with Onji, right? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, it's an obvious trap, but... Oh, triple take. Yeah, bye, Jury. Okay, show yourself. What the fuck? What the fuck? It should. Don't touch it, it's darkness. You are now trapped in a bubble. We all knew that. Okay. That's just hurtful, Genkai. Joker. Oh. Well, shit. Cool, bye. Woo! Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, bud. You just don't get to fight. Yeah. Same place. All right, bud. Have fun running. Who's next? I still don't trust your fucking dice. Yeah, I really don't trust Yo Dice, dude. So it's gonna be Genkai. Woohoo! Poo! Yes, he will just tell you, poo! Alright. Okay. Okay. Hit us with the real shit. True? Up straight. Oh, God. Oh, no. Dude, ageism. Come on. Cool. Hey, that was all legitimate Latin. Badly pronounced, but legitimate. Alright. You're a fucking clown, man? Well. God. Wow, thank God Togashi improved from here. Sasuke? Okay. Boom. He's the real Joker is from a different anime by the same author. You'll meet him eventually. Wow. Fuck that guy. Right? Just like, wow. Fuck that guy. He's got like all the boxes ticked. Terrible. Terrible, let's say. Don't you fucking dare. You just attacked the Kodo. Of course she would like that. Fuck off. I feel so bad for Ogre sometimes. Hmm. No. No, you're pretty well known. That's true. No. No. No, you're gonna be forgotten and your story will be lost forever. Nope. Hmm. Fuck off. Are they into this? Yeah, they seem to be into this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bruh. Wow, he is even worse than Shishi. Alright, they're not into it. Yeah. Thank God. Woo! Yeah, now I'm afraid. Of course. And you can't. Shit. Yeah. That's about right. Fuck off. Stop laughing. Wow. Alright, that's a pretty cool effect. Ow. Is Genkai okay? Close. That dude's just dead right behind her. I fucking hate this guy. I fucking hate this guy. Stop it. Please. You make me uncomfortable. Alright, Genkai, could we, yeah, thank you. Please be angry right now. Please be very angry. I don't like this guy at all. Please obliterate him. Oh, God. That dude is still just dead. Very beautiful. Alright, Kodo, you are losing points by sucking up to this dude. Oh, she took his little clown nose. How did she even... Wow, he is full Dazaki'd. Oh, hi, Kua. You're finally back. He's still in the ring, bud. Definitely a clown. Just beat him to death. Just beat him to death. Let's go, Genkai. I'm here for it. Yes. Yes. Please. Please. Beat him to death. Yes. Alright, you're gonna regret that, buddy. Oh, no. He's doing it to Guro. What the fuck, man? Okay. Alright, bud. No. Yeah. Everyone's just like, yeah, little bitch. Which one? But... dunked. Yeah. Yeah. Go full Tom and Jerry on this bitch. Let's go. It's not over. There we go. Ah, shatter that spine. Full Batman. No. I'm just drowning in catharsis right now. This is all I wanted. Ooh. Nope, he's out. Yeah, good. No compassion for the fuckboy. Oh no. Is that victory? That's victory. We fucking did it, right? Bingo. You were gonna get the shit kicked out of you again. Bye, Genkai. Aww. Oh, lost all of them. Hi, Genkai. Uh-oh. Rutro. Rutro Scabedio. Is he gonna block her path? I love that reflection in the glasses shot. That was awesome. Squad. Whoa, we are in the ring with fucking Karasu. Whoa, it's fucking happening. It's fucking happening. Oh, well. Interesting episode. This is definitely going to count as one of those that we're going to skim pretty quickly. There is definitely some cool stuff in here that I want to talk about, but not so much that we're going to go like hyper in depth on it. There are just a couple of fun things and a couple of really cool things, and we're going to talk about all of them. Fun thing number one, the accents on this trio of fuckboys are wunderbar, and I'm gonna find the example that I'm looking for because the French one, who I think is the pig, is amazing, and I'd like to also, there's no way I can find out who's voicing him and doing this horrible French accent, but hot damn, that is special. Give me a sec.
Isn't that sweet? Hey there, mon ami. We've been looking for something fun to do. Why don't you...
It's the fucking pig one with his little curly creepo stash, and he's just hey there, mon ami.
Hey there, mon ami. We've been looking for something fun to do. Why don't you drop the dead weight and come with us?
Come with us.
If it isn't...
And then that dude, like, oscillates between accents, because earlier he's not that.
Isn't that sweet?
Isn't that sweet? Right? He's a completely different voice, but then he hits us with, like...
Huh? If it isn't?
If it isn't? And now he's got the French shit. What the fuck? Great. I gotta say, side character voice actors continue to nail it in hilarious ways. Gotta love it. This guy's just straight up normal. And they had some solid fun with the voices and the dialogue lines. I'm gonna assume that, like, the just for funsies, Japanese sub is the chance of a lifetime. It looks like luck has turned our way. Yeah, there's nothing about we'll become heroes overnight. It's nothing about avoiding steady employment or anything. They just added jokes to it to make these guys fucked up, and it's perfect. I have zero problem with that. Excellent. Excelente. Wunderbar. Okay, there are a couple of pretty solid cuts of Kuwabara swinging his sword around like a swingy boy, because that's what he does, and, you know, chasing after this guy. Definitely some fun shots. I think this is the one where we pull it as though it's a long, almost. We do this, and then we like, continue this whole sequence of Kuwabara running at him as though we're doing dynamic camera all the way around, and it's pretty fun. Before we jump to this red shot and then the blue shot on the other side. Very obviously not Shinbo blue, right? Right? Like, this is so obviously not that. Okay, it's fun to figure this stuff out for me, so worth mentioning. And, you know, side banter, side conversations, nothing too crazy, too special. Joker. So, yeah, there's definitely something else going on here. Ooh, this is just a fun cut for, it's a pair of fun cuts. This one, as he's just like, is very, very fluid and like warpy. It doesn't feel Wakabayashi warpy though. It's just like, it's a little over the top. It could be Wakabayashi, but it doesn't feel like it. And then this sort of smear back and forth is very fun, and Kuwabara swings back and forth, and the big smear on the whole thing is very fun. It gives a cool feel and a helplessness to what Kuwabara is doing, and turns it almost into a comedic bit, but not, right? It's good. It's real good. Okay, and we get our giant sphere of bad juju, and Kuwabara gets trapped in it because he's a dingus, and teleported away, because that's what happens when you fail your charisma saving throw. Rip, banishment. Goodbye, buddy. Sorry. Cool. Okie dokie. We meet Sasuke, which I think was his name. Genkai pops up and is just like, yeah, you're not actually a decrepit old man. Look at me. Come on, I'm not going to underestimate you because you're pretending to be an old dude. You're a fucking creepazoid. And he is. He's a super fucking creepazoid. So when he started, like, pulling his face off like this, and we had previously seen, like, the all-in-black Joker, previously, I was thinking he was going to be, like, some kind of genuinely demonic, like evil Joker, right? Like I'm a trickster deity thing and I'm all darkness underneath and stuff. Because we see this and it's almost like Greed from Full Metal Alchemist, where he's got that like carbon coating all over him. So I'm thinking, oh, this dude's gonna be like deep, like black skin that's like absorbing light, and he's gonna be like this creepy shape-shifting thing. No, he's a budget ass Hisoka is what we get, is like the most budget ass fucked up ridiculous Hisoka, wearing like a half Phantom of the Opera mask and like a heart over one eye, and he's kind of got like a sort of a Dio sort of feel with like the heart thing on the place and like stuff, and he's just ugly and awful, and I hate him immensely. And then he goes on, and he's like a perfect encapsulation of all the things that we've hated about the previous characters that we've talked about, except that he's way more over the top. Like, when Shishi Wakamaru was like, everyone should worship me because I'm the fucking best and I should be famous. Also, Banshee Sword destroys part of the audience. It wasn't like I'm intentionally destroying part of the audience for funsies. And it was more like I'm too stupid to actually recognize that my behavior and my desires don't line up. This guy's just genuinely insane. He's like, everyone call me beautiful or I fucking kill you. And then he explodes a random section of the audience that has nothing to do with that at all. And also he attacks Kodo, which is a big no-go. Like we've covered this a few times before. It is a huge no-go if you attack the Kodo. Fuck off. You have definitely screwed up if you do that. And his whole waxing, I don't know, narcissistic and fucked up, I guess, it's a whole thing. Multi-layered, huge thing. It's super annoying. I will say this is a solid gag. Just the like of blood. And you know, okay. The demon next to him, who Kodo jumps onto, who's just like, holy shit, Kodo is touching me. I feel you, dude. I feel you. And then Kodo just being like, wow, that was actually fucking rad. This dude died right next to me. Is very Kodo and very fun. I hate this dude. The Koenma bit about him is fun, but God, I hate this dude so much. I just hate him so much. So much. So much. I don't think I can state enough times just how much I hate this dude. He is so annoying to me and such a dingus. Like he's so obviously fucked up in the skull brain that I don't even feel the need to really genuinely try to address his bullshit. He's obviously just completely off his rocker. So it's not like Shishi Wakamaru where I can draw a clear line and be like, this is by the book narcissism, and it's pretty fucked up, and he's just kind of an idiot who doesn't really get what he's doing. This guy is just insane, and I'm fully comfortable with dismissing him, and I don't feel like I'm making light of mental illness by doing so. He's just fucking insane. Some cool cuts, some very cool explosion things, some great impact frames in this sequence as Kodo gets as Genkai gets blown the fuck out here. I also really like the rainbow effect, given that it's a rainbow technique, and this explosion is cool. She gets slammed the fuck into the wall. And this as a setup is great. I will also mention that the dude just being dead right behind Kodo for the rest of the episode and like in frame every time we show Kodo is wonderful, and I appreciate that. And I have to say, like, a solid favorite moment is just this reveal of Genkai is up and Genkai is fucking angry. That's just such a perfect image. She's just standing there just like, God fucking damn it, I have to kill this dude. All right, I'm gonna kill him. Excellent. Wonderful. Wonderful. Good times. We fully Dazaki frame him. I wrote down 1645. We fully Dazaki frame him here, and then we put him Dazaki framed in a non-Dazaki framed scene, like with Drui totally normal, and he's just in shock, frozen, because he's completely in his own world and insane, and completely disconnected from the rest of the world around him. Perfect. It's perfection, basically. All right, Kobar shows up, some stuff happens, and then Genkai straight up cracks her knuckles, rolls up her sleeves, and beats the ever-loving shit out of him with her bare fucking hands. Yes. 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 this is Togashi nailing setup payoff in a wonderfully cathartic way. We've had a lot of serious shit going down for a lot of episodes now. What with Yusuke in the cave of pain and the serious fight with Kuwabara, and the serious fight with Kurama and the seriousness around Hiei and all the other stuff. It's been pretty serious for a while, and this ends up being like, we think it's going to be a really serious battle, and then she straight up with no spirit energy beats the ever-loving shit out of this fucking stupid clown man who's talking about how buff he is and how she as an old person will never be able to defeat such a beautiful creature, and she just slams him down big style. Fully Tom and Jerry with it. Fucking jumping on his back. Pa 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 pa. Fully goofy Tom and Jerry bullshit. Land on fist, crack back. Beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's lovely. And you know, he's the whoa 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 whoa, and yeah, the pummel pound pummel, and eventually he looks all ugly, and she's taken away even his beauty. And you know, icing on the cake is, of course, Juri just, like, stepping the fuck out of his way. You disgusting bastard, stay the hell away from all of the girls in everywhere, please. And then final scene that I really like, moving, Genkai takes off on her own, walks down this hallway, Toguro is waiting, and it's just this reflection in the glasses. Particularly, just the surface of the glasses feels right to me. There's something about the way that it's lit that just feels right, and this moment feels important, you know? It's good. Solid shit. Solid stuff. And then a blue and red. Hey, it's the teams. So Karasu is gonna be in the fucking ring next episode? Side note, maybe they're not actually battling them yet. Maybe Toguro's team still has to do their semifinals match. I'm not sure. I just straight up don't remember if we've heard anything on that front. So maybe we get one more episode where we get to observe them and maybe see them demolish whoever the opponents are before we move into actually fighting them ourselves, which makes sense because that seems like a fast transition. Okay, cool. Well, that's been the first of our potentially 3 episodes that we'll watch today. That was good. That was an easy, pretty quick one. We're going to move on to the next one. I'm going to take the usual breaky thingy, sinky thingy. Thank God we beat the shit out of that stupid goddamn clown boy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy, right? Jesus. Just, like, fuck that guy in particular. Okay. Wrapping time, syncing time. I'll be back in a second with everything synced up. See you in a minute. Peace. Oh, no, wait, actually, staff and stuff. Just quick check. Make sure that it's recognizable stuff. Storyboard, 50, Junya Koshiba, and episode direction, Junya Koshiba. Okay, we're familiar with that name. We're not going to dwell on it too much. Solid episode, nothing too fancy. Couple of good things that were really, like, standoutishly good. Otherwise, pretty straightforward. Cool. I'm going to do a stinky thing. See you in a minute. Peace. Alright, welcome back. We are ready to rock a show for Yu Hakusho episode 51. Looks like we're going to see Karasu in the ring, maybe get a beat on their powers. Don't know who they're facing, so don't know if we are immediately in the ring for the fucking finals, or if we're watching the other semifinals and maybe having something else going on in our own time. Don't know. We're about to find out, though, so let's do that. Beep beep timer for episode 51. Okay, so it will be their semifinals. Cool. No idea what the title is. Totally fine with that. Hi, Jury. Let's go. Team Dead. The Awesome. They gonna send out just one member again? No. Fui? 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 So where is younger Toguro? Where is younger Toguro? Is he out following Genkai? I don't think they need him. I don't think they need him. No surprises. Oh. 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 I think he's just being straightforward. Sure. I'm really not worried for the Toguro squad. Oh, hi. Okay. Cool. Whoa. Whoa. I suddenly feel really ominous. I'm really scared now for Genkai. Is she gonna... I don't know. I don't know. That was like, author knows this character is gonna die type of dialogue. Alright, buddy. Really, 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 really. He's got a mask on. He's like, fuck it. Pop. Oh. Huh. Huh. He dodged that with no problem, fam. Yeah, you are fucked. Yeah. Yeah. He's the crow, dude. Yeah. Killer Queen has already... Oh my god! We knew he exploded! Killer Queen has already touched your arms! Oh. Whatever you on, man. I don't think you get the chance. Is that mid-roll already? That's a very early mid-roll. It wasn't mid-roll, just mid-roll music. What? Alright. She's a killer queen. Oh, he's not watching. Oh, he's working on his shit. Alright, alright. Fair enough. Wow. He's merging flames? With the distinct possibility of destroying himself again. That's fucking cool looking, though. It's like a candy cane of fire and darkness. Yeah. Hi, Genkai. Are you meeting younger Toguro? Is that what you're doing? Oh, fuck. Genkai is dead, dude. Fuck! No! No, no, no. You can't just give sudden backstory. What? Hi, everybody. I don't feel good, dude. What the fuck, Genkai? Are you trying to die right now? No, you won't. You are literally going to go die right now. What the fuck? Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Okay, she felt it too. Bui? Bui. Okay. He just doesn't talk. I see your giant weapon and I raise you. Giant conjuration? Yeah. They don't. He just conjured that. Oh, shit. Will it? Will it? Do you think so? I don't know, man. It feels like a little bit of a trap. Yeah, just inch toward him a little. Just inch toward him. Try to close the distance. Oh, now we mid-roll. Okay. It's just gonna be like, shiggity, shiggity, swing, and then he's dead. Or something. Or something much scarier. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Hit me with it, Togashi. Let's go. Wow. That's that one guy voice actor, isn't it? doing double duty, aren't ya? Okay. Okay. Oh no. He's a full shapeshifter. He did some shit to destroy some birds earlier that really fucked him up. No. No, he's not helpless at all. I don't like his voice, though. Slice and dice. Unless you just shoot a finger at all of them. Just shoot a finger at all of them. Impaled instantly. T-minus 0 seconds to death. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Oh, fuck, it's much worse than I thought. That's much worse than I expect. Oh, God. Alright, let's not show mercy real quick. Let's do some unnecessary murder. Whoa. You just got yourself killed, bud. Yeah, I thought so. For being weak. Much prettier? Whoa. Whoa. Did they just grab a fifth member? I see. You like killing people a lot. Ah, Starfinger. Wow. Well, fuck older Toguro twice. Oh no, don't lick the blood up. Come on, man. Jesus. Alright, let's go watch Genkai get killed, I guess. I'm not okay with this. Like, this is not good. It's perfect. It's necessary. Mentor must die. Like, mentor character must die. I understand that. It's necessary for the standard hero's journey, but don't try anything. All right. I hope he figures that shit out, because that's awesome. We could use a Yoko Kurama. Oh, hi guys. Hey, friendos. They're not gonna attack you outside the ring. Wow. Point made, Bui. Point made. Yeah. 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 He's right behind you. Yeah. Fuck. Which means that he could explode your head right now. Yeah. Right. Okay. 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 That was fun. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well. Fair. Yep, she's dead. Whoa, dude, you're gonna get yourself killed too. He's not gonna get there in time. He's not gonna get there in time. Or he'll get there just in time. What? Whoa. Well, yeah, we're gonna watch the next one. Do not want previews. We just know that's Genkai's mouth. Okay, great. Okay, so some stuff happens in the ring. We figure out Karasu is Killer Queen. We figure out that Bui has insane conjuration bullshit and is ultra strong. great. We find out what we already know, which is that older Toguro, who is smaller Toguro, is a scary fucking boy who likes the murder a lot. And then we just drop a bunch of death flags for Genkai. That's the episode. That's the whole episode. Right? Like, there's really nothing else. There's a moment where we get a really creepy speech from Karasu to Kurama, which is a thing. We get a bit of an inside track on older Toguro's mentality, which is fucking kill everybody, it's fun. Also, I hate keeping promises, which is a really fucked up sentiment, I think. And Genkai walks around, like, giving straight up last advice to all the people that she comes in contact with, and then those people who she doesn't actually come into contact with, namely Hiei and Kurama, get a little momentary flashback sequence where she's like, watch the fight, your information will be necessary because I won't be there. Hiei ignores that, is doing some cool stuff with his Dragon of the Darkness Flame and a real fire. It just looks really cool. It looks super dope. Great. Cool. Yeah. Sure. This guy gets fucked. These guys all get fucked. One of you must succeed. Also, the both of them have been, like, forcibly made into part of our team. I do like this momentary scene where we actually, like, see the finger extend directly toward us. It's nice and it's genuinely kind of shocking and scary. And yeah, fucked up, dude. Fucked up. And then there are some hints here, that, I don't know. I just don't know. Clearly they trained together, right? And he found her beautiful and peaceful, but then he went down one path and she went down another. And now he's taking this opportunity as she's weakened to destroy her. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna, hold on, I'm just gonna refresh my memory on the, like, classic hero's journey, death of the mentor. Figure out if we're, like, fully aligned on all the elements. Yeah, there we go. Why mentors have to die. Great, perfect. Yeah, Monomyth begins with the departure. Hero receives a call to adventure, usually follows the call under the guidance of a mentor figure, leaving behind the safety of the familiar and passing a threshold into the world of the unknown. For Yusuke, that is the world of the afterlife and then the general spirit world and understanding. The initiation is a sequence of perilous trials that inspire a transformation or rebirth and achieves the goal of the quest, and the hero returns home in the third act, named The Return. The death of the guiding mentor generally occurs around the time that the hero journeys past the threshold into the unknown. In order to truly transform, the hero must face the trials of the unknown without the safety net of the mentor at their side. But yeah, we need the quality, plot progressing, stakes raising, death sequence. Drama gives us all that good stuff. This article claims it's actually a key plot point common to two distinct patterns of heroic journeys in which mentors play equally significant but totally opposite roles. Okay. Okay, so there's a delineation here between the good sacrificial parental role mentor, which is the classic Campbellian Monomyth mentor, versus the, like, scheming or evil mentor. And they give the example of Ra's al Ghul from Batman Begins, where the mentor character, like, teaches a bunch of stuff, but not from, like, a position of good, you know? Okay. And then the mentor's death is a dramatic way to transition to the hero fending for him or herself, and the ultimate proof of dedication to empowering their mentee. We could even say that Genkai undergoes 2 deaths over the course of this situation. She just gets one last, like, run around the block, one last gasp of a fight against dumb clown boy, and we get one more, like, fuck yeah, Genkai's badass before she passes away. But her gift of the spirit energy orb to Yusuke is the removal of her own ability to compete at that level, right? Like, she removed her own potential to compete against any of Toguro's squad by giving that away. Like, from that moment, now that we're in it, from that moment, it's pretty fucking clear that Genkai is destined to die. Or fake die. She could fake die. There's definitely a possibility of some Togashi fuckery and she fake dies. But just like, spoilers, particular character in Hunter x Hunter who is important and stuff, Yeah? You understand who I'm talking about? Yeah? Sends a particular character on their path. Yeah? 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 You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Sends them into a vengeful rage, which adds on to the, like, piling on of reasons to fight Toguro, right? So it's, like, the threats and stuff, and then the Genkai death. Fuck! I should have seen this coming once she gave up her spirit energy orb, is the thing. Like, it should have been clear from that point that we're in like, a monomythical context for power transference, but I was so wrapped up in, like, my own mentality and beliefs around, like, passing on of information and value and wisdom that I didn't even recognize the like, broader, in the scope of this story, implications of Genkai giving up all of her gathered power, because that leaves her vulnerable, and we've been setting up that Toguro's waiting for that vulnerability. Fuck. Okay. Then there are a couple of lines here that are super interesting. Genkai chastises Toguro for a couple of things. Something about, like, the committee did a good job on you. Endless youth and power. Seems like they did a good job honoring your request. But you've used all of that to become nothing more than an ordinary thug, and so I will not respect you. You sold your soul for a fantasy. So I want to go through those lines quickly, and try to determine. And we're going to also look at the subs during this sequence, just to figure out as much as we can about what's being said here.
Eternal youth and power. I see the committee did a great job on your request.
The committee did a great job on your request, so he's artificially created? Like, this power is not his?
Still have your youth. It's most disturbing.
You do not want to look at your age self any longer.
The man that I had so much respect for has lowered himself to an ordinary thug. You think
You went so far as to sell your soul in search for a moment's youth and strength.
I like it?
Fair enough.
Okay. It's actually, they're pretty aligned. I think that there's a little bit more smoothness to the English dialogue. It makes more flowy sense, but they're pretty aligned in this case. There's no fuckery where she's saying, like, I actually love you, right? It's not some bullshit where they've completely altered it. Okay. 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 Whoa. Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared for Genkai now. I'm actually not even scared for Genkai. It's like 99.99999% chance that Genkai just dies here. And Yusuke doesn't show up in time, is the way that this plays out. Like, this is gonna feed into Yusuke's reason for fighting. It has to. Genkai's gonna die next episode. Genkai's straight up gonna die next episode. Okay, I'm gonna look up just to check again. Again, this felt like a solid episode. It wasn't super crazy. There were a few really cool things, a few just normal stuff. Just to check. Oh, the first one I hovered over is Hitoyuki Matsui, and he storyboarded it. 51. Great. And did he also direct? Yeah, he did. Okay. We've seen Hitoyuki Matsui all the fuck over the place. Next episode is 52, and it's pivotal. Do I look now? I look now. I'm gonna look now to see who is it's Shimbo. I'm gonna look now to see who was. Yeah, it's Shimbo. Okay. Next episode is directed and storyboarded. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Directed and storyboarded by Akiyuki Shimbo, with animation director. Holy shit, it's the dream team. It is storyboarded and episode directed by Akiyuki Shimbo. Next episode is animation directed by Atsushi Wakabayashi. Okay. So, let's gear up for that. We've got my favorite episode director and storyboarder with my favorite animation director doing an episode that is going to do something that I'm not going to like. But I'm probably going to really like how it's executed because those dudes are in charge of it. Oh, I got to steel myself for this one. All right, I'm going to take a breaky thingy and do a sinky thingy, and Maybe grab some more tea and get ready for this one, because this might be a lot. I'll see you in a minute for episode 52. Peace. All right, let's do it. This is gonna be 52. The one thing that I can hope for is that it's fucking badass. That's all that I could ask for, you know? If this character that I care about is about to go out, let her go out like a beast. Let her go out like a beast. Let her put up a fucking fight. That's all I want. All right, let's go. 52, beep beep timer. Let's do it. Oh, wow. That's different. That full letterbox. Whoa. All right. Yeah. If I didn't know already, I would instantly be like, hey, Shinbo. Wow. There wasn't even a recap. There wasn't a recap. Oh, you idiot. No. Oh, Kuwabara. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Wait, didn't he already bulk up? Oh, we're just doing it again because Shimba wants to do it himself. Got it. Good. Yeah, I'm down. Whoa. Yeah, flashback us. Give us context, please. A dojo. Young Toguro. fighting side by side. They were working toward a goal. Together. They're not gonna do shit, dude. Oh my god. Okay, wow. 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 Is that just gonna fucking heal? Is that just gonna... Yeah. Yeah. Everybody felt that. Kuwabara had to feel that too. Great transition. Snap, snap. Yeah. Holy shit. You won't be living for long. Did he just fling blood at her? Wow. So you're a power addict. Alright, that was badass as fuck. It's not gonna do shit. Oh no. To save you? Don't you fucking mid-roll right now. And now Yusuke arrives. Yeah. See ya in the ring. Yeah, a little bit. She's super dead, bud. She has got, like, some last words in her, and that's it. Fuck. She's got a full-on hole in her chest, dude. All of the shadow. Whoa. She does. Whoa. Strength absolute. Yep. Fuck. Now, are you going to go into depression or are you going to rage? You just didn't respect the choice that she made, you asshole. Wrong. 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 Fully wrong. Yeah. 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 We're mixing the two tracks. We're mixing the two tracks. Not right now, dude. Watch him not be able to stop it. A little more than you expected, maybe? Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, wow. So this is just the teaser, right? This is just the teaser taste of what is to come. Wow. God, this is fucking perfect. I feel you, Pooh. We have never seen her break like that. Yep, from the beginning. What? Ah. He just split the tree in half? Fuck yeah, he did. Oh shit. Ah, back to the cave, perhaps. Okay. Well, God, it's so good. I hate it. That's like the only feeling that I really have about this episode is that it executed the thing perfectly. I just hate the thing. The thing is, Genkai dies. I hate that. The way that it's done is literally perfect in just about every possible way. But I hate it. Yeah? Is that fair? I can accept the way that the thing is conveyed to me while hating the thing that is actually being conveyed. Yeah? Okay. I hope that seems fair because that's what we're working with here and that's all I've got. I think this was an excellent episode with a lot of really well done stuff and it nails the conveyance of emotion so perfectly. Just that I fucking hate the emotions that it conveys because they're, like, loss and grief and bullshit and fuck. Ah. I mean, really it comes down to two people with dramatically different perspectives on the meaning of power, right? If we follow the logical through line, Genkai is pursuing greater strength, right? But her whole philosophy, and the one that she imparts to Yusuke with her very last words, is that no man is a one-man show. No person is a one-man show. That your actions have ripple effects, have an impact on everyone else. Whether those actions are to become a power-hungry, power-hoarding monster, to literally sacrifice your humanity and become the true embodiment of, quote, strength absolute, which is a big deal. But her perspective is the one that we talked about a while ago. Not that many episodes ago, but a little while ago. There's greater strength in passing things on. She isolated herself to prevent her power from being misused, and in order to find, eventually, one person who she could trust to carry on her legacy. There's no weakness or running in that. It's much, much, much scarier to recognize your own impending death and to accept it. Where what Toguro has done is despicable. And has turned him into a person who, as expressed in these episodes, like, takes people who try to unseat him and forces them to fight under him with, like, the hope that they'll eventually be able to kill him. Like, he's got this whole gang of people that, besides his older brother, Elder Toguro, besides him, they're all only there in order to try to kill Toguro, right? It's a really fucked up situation. He has no friends. He has no... Like, we don't really understand his relationship with his brother, so I guess he has no family isn't true, but they both seem real fucked up. Shit. And it's a matter of standards and perspective. Speaking of perspective, see what I did there? Ooh, segue into visual language talk. The immensity of Toguro, as demonstrated by the camera, is fan-fucking-tastic. And there are a number of distinct sequences that I think are distinctly worth talking about. I mean, this opening with the two of them split down the middle with just a dark wall between their faces is pretty evocative, right? Okay, actually, what I would like to know, now that we know what this episode was, I would like to know what the title is. Yeah, so that's why we don't look at titles before we watch the episodes, because that would have giving the game away. Genkai Falls settled after 50 years. It's not settled at all, my friendo. It is not settled at all. Because Genkai lives on, right? That's the whole point of the death of the mentor, right? She has gifted her power to Yusuke. She has gifted her mentality to Yusuke and trained it into him through that flashback montage of training sequences and moments, right? That respect for life and all of that jazz is real and legitimate and is still in existence. A lot of Genkai is there. But it's these moments in here where we, like... These are ultra close-ups where we're fully focused again on like one physical feature. In this case, the horrifying grin of this monster of a man, as he mocks her and chastises her for her choices and talks about how great his own power is. You remember a number of episodes ago, we talked about this idea of passing on wisdom, and the idea that, like, you can obtain things and power and knowledge and physical strength and whatnot over the course of your life, but eventually, inevitably, you will die, and those things will disappear along with you, or they will have no value to you because you'll be fucking dead, and your big old fatty bank account won't matter for shit because you're going to be probably cremated and put into an urn on some grandchild's, like, hearth over their fireplace that they never really care about. That's the place where most of us will end up. RIP. Toguro is an individual who's so obsessed with his own strength, right? So far beyond just being a blood knight, right? Which is an archetypal character type of somebody who wants to improve their fighting prowess by fighting worthy opponents. It's a classic thing. We see it all the time in anime. We've seen a number of them over the course of the show. And Toguro fits that, but he's so much more than that because he is a strength hoarder, right? He used his boon, his wish from the tournament to sacrifice his own humanity in order to become something that is the embodiment of some strange ideal of strength absolute, right? But he's hoarding it all, and to him it makes sense because he's made himself immortal, right? Or something like it, close enough that he can live in this powerful state for a long, long time. But to what end, right? To what end? His strength is only for creating more strength, but here he is going around killing people who are close to as strong as him in order to cement himself further as the strongest. He's like decreasing the net strength in the world, in the universe, in order to maintain his position in some messed up, self-constructed hierarchy that doesn't really exist. He's fucked. And he is going to die at some point, right? Like, there's no such thing as strength absolute. Not when obtaining that strength creates weakness in you. Weakness in your mind and your soul. Genkai gets to die successful, right? Like, she succeeded. She won here. She's dead, yes, 100%, but she won, 100%. She did the thing that she believes is what's necessary, right? She died in the process of doing it. She gave her strength to Yusuke, and it was inevitable that Toguro would come after her and kill her once she had given that strength away. Inevitable. But she's done it. She passed on her abilities, and she passed on her wisdom, and that's what we see in those very final scenes. She won. Fuck yeah. Okay, we'll come across a number of other things, other stopping points over the course of this episode. We get to see this flashback and them together. We are at the height of our strength. Don't you feel it? We'll start dying. This is exactly what I started to express, right? Humans, we hit a peak, round 26, 27, right? It's where we hit a peak. We start degrading mentally, psychologically, physically. We start degrading. And he just desperately wants to cling to that peak, that endless climax, to borrow something from JoJo's, right?
You don't think bodies are at their peaks now. You tell me you don't think about that. From now on, we only go downhill.
Wow, there's more vulnerability to his sub-dialogue. When I think of that person showing up and my body being in decline, I'm afraid.
Until one day a weakling takes our life or we rot away in our own skin. I won't let it happen.
I won't let it happen. Not to me. But then that's a perversion of the natural order, right? Shit.
Our human lives are nothing but a cruel joke. Here just long enough to know what we want.
Wow. Here again we get another example of the dub killing it where the sub does not.
And I can't help but think that our human lives are nothing but a cruel joke.
Like, English dub Toguro is having an existential crisis. English sub Toguro is just like, I want to be strong forever. I want to acquire a body that will never grow weak. Well, English dub Toguro is like, human existence is a horrifying, cruel joke. We're here only long enough to understand what we could possibly achieve, and then we fade into nothingness. You know, again, it's like this graph where, you know, your wisdom increases with age, but your ability to actually apply it decreases. And he's like right on the money with that. That's terrifying. But the way you choose to grapple with that, like, inevitable part of living existence, of being a sentient being who can learn, the way you grapple with it is what determines, like, who you are and what your impact is on the world. His is all self-centered, you know? But there's so much more in the sublines where he's actually struggling with something versus, I just want to be strong forever.
Enough to know what we want. Then it erodes.
Completely different. I do not understand why he starts bleeding here. I just don't get it.
You'll age as I will, Toguro. That's how it is, and you'll see. We'll be okay.
It will be okay. And then the defiance in her face. A shitload of, like, half-face frames over the course of this episode, to the point where it's not even worth going through and point them all out. Half-face frames from Kyoukai with the wind blowing her hair across the rest of the frame, and using that as the transition point in, right? Super dope. Leave it to Shimbo to find cool ways to transition through stuff. And then the transition straight into the eye. Snap to his eye. Again, the hyper close-ups, right?
Stings. The way I see it, you didn't have the guts required to get everything that you wanted, and I did.
Again, the dub kills it. In that case, we'll just have to decide which one of us was right and which one of us was wrong. Pretty classic might equals right sort of mentality here, right? The dub-wise, he's actively justifying his own decisions, right? By being like, no, I was strong. You're the weak one.
Oh, that stings. The way I see it, you didn't have the guts required to get everything that you wanted, and I did.
Right? Retroactive justification. Okay, and that leads us into the first of many of these extremely uniquely background animated cuts. I'm not going to say that I think that these are Wakabayashi's work, but I think that these are Wakabayashi's work. I mean, look at those smeary trees and this crazy background animation and the whole fluidity of it. The sketchy age all over Kyoukai. The way he's just, like, stomping his, like, feet a foot deep into the ground here. Like, he's literally, his feet stomp into the fucking earth as he runs. Gush, gush, gush. And then we get this frame where she's, like, the size of his ankle in terms of framing. Now, this isn't quite legitimate in terms of the sizing, but it expresses something about this mountain of a man that she's attacking. And let's be real, all of these sequences are fucking dope. The grin is fucking horrifying. The pounce actually pounces him, which is great, but she gets sliced. And he straight up tries to reach out and grab her fucking heart. And again, there's just big wow on all of these background animated, extraordinary looking shots. With the bright white of the sky, the way she... And then the shifting camera angles in the background animated shots are just so dope. They're just so dope. Oh, you must have been trying to gouge out my heart. I see. Well, that's different from the dub.
I see after 50 years you've improved your dodging.
Yeah, that blow was supposed to gouge out.
That swipe I just made was supposed to remove your heart.
Okay, so completely shifted the meaning of all that stuff. Cool. Using only 45%, I'll show myself at 80%, when instead he's talking about the body he was given and how it heals. Okay. And, goddamn, the genuine scariness of Big Boy Toguro getting even bigger is fucking nuts. I love the sketchy technique on all these leaves as we move to show this just immense eruption of power. And everyone feels it, right? Kuwabara most of all. Yeah, only 4 alive. And now we meet this boy. Hey, 80%. Oh, fuck. More hyper close-ups, more scale and, like, size difference stuff. I really don't even understand what he does here. Does he shoot blood out of his hand? Or is this just energy beam? I don't fucking know. It's a cool dodge that she does, though. And, again, just these shots. These horribly warped, monstrous-seeming, deep, dark shadows in the parts that are shaded, right? Warped and twisted. He's... monstrous. A monster of a man. Horrible, horrifying, no longer human. Not even close. Just wearing that shell and we see the truth pushing through, right? Fuck. Fuck.
Demon energy may not always be stronger than human spirit power, but it gives a much more pleasurable sensation when used.
Again, the dub kills it. This, like, the dub lines indicate, like, an addiction to power, right? To go further, to go further. We must go further. It's the only way. Addicted to it. Where the sub is just like, yeah, that's what power is. This line does get said in the sub, or in the dub at one point as well, though. Yeah. He does that here when in the sub he's just doing a gloat.
Strength to make the most learned techniques outmoded. That is strength absolute.
Right. So I think that's the most crucial point that he has in terms of actually addressing Genkai's mentality and perspective, is that if you are just raw physically strong and unkillable enough that no matter what technique somebody throws at you, you just ignore it and then beat them to death, then skills and techniques don't matter too much. There's no wisdom or passing along of energy or anything else that could possibly deal with that. And he's right. He's right. And so we see genuine fear in her eyes here. And I like that moment. It's the one real point that he has, right? And there are a bunch of counterpoints to it that are like, yeah, but that strength was gifted to you as a boon from a committee that, like, altered you physically and made you a demon. It's not really yours. But all of that doesn't really matter if he can just crush your skull, right? Like, you can make those arguments if you want, but he can just crush your skull. So this is a legitimate argument from Toguro, I would say. And it's one that's completely missing from the sub, again, which is lame as fuck. But it's a legitimate argument, and it's a scary one, right? Like, what if it was all for naught? What if just taking the path of strength absolute actually does lead him to kill Yusuke? Shit. Then we're fucked. Side note, just because it's dope as hell, I just want to frame by frame this actual impact moment. Brings the punch down, air pressure of boom. So he brings a blue fist down on a pink landscape. Great. And then we swap it to a blue landscape with a red Toguro. And then we swap it again to a bright red, like, Evangelion End of Eva level C. What the fuck? This is the dopest shit. This is so nuts. Hey, VLC, you want to be not broken right now? That would be really appreciated. No? You're going to be broken? That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. You can do that. It's fine. God, what a scene. And what a badass move by Genkai, you know, hopping on pieces of rubble. This is super dynamic and fun. It's just dope as hell. And he just eats it. He doesn't give a shit. I mean, it hurts him, but it doesn't, you know? Again, all of these angles, every angle that's on Toguro is just like, this dude huge. And more than just, like, physically huge, he's a presence. And his presence is a part of the thing that's being conveyed by this episode and being absolutely nailed. It's fucking dope. Gosh, all these scenes with the cool backgrounds. This thing that he does with his arms and stuff, I don't like it. I don't like this as a whole thing. All the bony protrusions and weird deltoid extravaganza thing going. It's just too much. It's just a lot. So here we go. Here's our setup for the final blow. And we mid-roll. Or no, we don't mid-roll. That's right.
One day I'm going to help you, Jigoro. I'm going to come back and heal you from your madness.
And never could. So there's only one other option, and that's to put the dog down. And she's not powerful enough to do it. She had hope that she would be. That's why she left and trained and isolated herself. She had hope. But she won't be able to. But now that she's passed it on to Yusuke, maybe he will. And we know that he will, right? Like, yeah, he will. All right, we drop into this black and white amazingness. It's glorious and gorgeous and also horrifying. Do a full barrier punch through situation and nail her in the chest. Full JoJo donut. And everybody feels it. And then there's just this sequence of amazing techniques. Everything fades. Blood splatter. Contempt. Right? Once these muscles are engaged, that's just contempt, right? Very literally looking down on her, right? Death. Are those her eyes or Yusuke's eyes? I think they're meant to be Yusuke's. This scene, that technique on the background, warping behind him, is so nice. Again, the looming. And from this point in the episode, we're not going to be able to point out every instance that it occurs, but there's a notable use of silence to add dramatic tension to many scenes that come from here on out, and it's just excellent. It's really smart. As is this standoff between these two, and then the side-by-side, you know, like, these chopped shots. The whole world has been shaken by this death of Genkai.
You've arrived.
And they are now completely opposite one another. It's not enough to show them, like, shot, reverse shot. They are completely at odds.
It was clear she was trying with every ounce of her energy to stop me.
And
but she
it
didn't
wasn't
even scratch
enough.
my body with the final attack of her life.
So he gloats. Because of course he does. This is to him, this is just proof that he was right all along, right? And then there's some fucking badassery here where Yusuke just zippity zap and Togoro's like, oh shit, this guy is kind of fast.
Swift.
Genkai, you're all right.
So this whole flashback occurs. There really isn't that much important stuff in here other than, like, her wish was to never be brought in, and so it's just a request and nothing more. Great. Should be interesting. Also, blah, 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 Toguro, blah, 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 and you knew that you would die, blah, blah, blah. Great. The warp into her hair is an awesome little technique. Vroomp. Again, just leave it to Shimbo to come up with interesting transitions. Fucking amazing. This transition from the screen with the pixelation
With strength absolute.
kind of reads as like he hasn't grown 1 millimeter since that moment, right? He has not changed at all. He achieved what he thought was his goal and stopped improving completely. He just has a 100% limit on his power, and he's never met anybody who could face him, so he's good. He's all good. And he's not trying to improve.
One has to fight with time to find their place before their inevitable death.
To find their place before their inevitable death.
Toguro, he ran away from that fight.
Mm-hmm. It's a different level of existential cowardice, right?
Do the same. Every decision that you make will affect the countless people who care about you. Do you understand?
Well, the sub and the dub are pretty aligned on this point. Everything you do matters, has a ripple effect, and you are not alone. No man is an island.
You can't kid anymore.
And here's our, like, solid, this is the reason the mentor has to die. It's time for Yusuke to fend for himself. You can't be the cocky kid. You have to be genuinely strong.
Cocky kid anymore.
And don't forget who you've been strong for.
Have to.
It seems like in the sub, she actually expresses her final expression, whereas in the dub, she does not. So I assume that at some point during a final fight with Toguro, we're going to get flashbacks to this moment and probably Yusuke figuring out what her last word was. We'll see how that gets worked in here, but I like the idea that she doesn't give him all the answers. He has to find some of them out himself. I like that idea. I don't know if it'll come into play. It seems like a good setup for it. And here we are in silent misery. She is gone. And the show doesn't mince around with that, right? And gosh, of all of the moments here, all of the people who are feeling this and breaking down, right? Wait, what?
You have no more reason to mourn for that woman than I do, Yusuke. She died a long time ago. Decades before you were even born.
Ugh.
A fighter will
Become stronger or die.
get stronger. Ever since
Spend her remaining years in idle depravity,
all in that
which is, of course, how he would
mountain.
view trying to train other people, obviously. At that time, she was already dead, only by your perspective. But the truth is, like, she's not even dead now, right? She lives on in Yusuke and in everyone else who she's affected. You're so utterly wrong, Toguro. And, you know, I mean, okay, there's a primary purpose to this whole situation, which is fucking angry at Toguro now. Let's kick his fucking ass. He deserves it. And yeah. You're not going to be able to pummel sense into him, but pummel him out of this world so his nonsense isn't a part of it anymore. Let's go.
Everything, but you don't have a
Yusuke. Nothing but an animal in that mountain compound. She's been nothing.
Okay, I just want to listen to this this audio transition because there's something that happens here and I'm not sure what it is. It feels like we take the like sad somber track and then start mixing in the Yusuke track.
Nothing but a walking corpse.
Shut the hell up.
Right there.
You think you know everything, but you don't have a friggin' clue.
Don't fear the truth, Yusuke. All I did...
Yeah, there's no, like, cut transition there. They're faded over each other so that this is Yusuke's music and, like, Yusuke's moment overcoming this sadness. Like, this is fighting time.
You don't know anything about her!
And, you know, he punches him. There are some really cool looking scenes here. The shatter to blue is amazing. The shatter to red is really cool. This whole moment, and Yusuke just becoming a monster himself. Rage. And Toguro just laughs. He's happy about this, right? Oh, maybe he'll put up a good fight after all. And then he punches him through, like, 300 trees and just shatters a large swath of forest. Ow. A fine punch. Gosh, what a frame. What a horrifying monster. Just wants to fight at 100%. But of all of the moments of people breaking, it's this one that gets to me. Silence and tears. Hiding in the bathroom with the sink running to obscure the sound. So that she can try to be strong for the rest of them when she knows what's happened. They all know what's happened. We flash through all these moments, all the work that she put in to train him, all the skills and techniques that she gave him, all of the strength that he's gained. All of his previous hatred for her melts away. And as the narrator says, now his mentor is gone. He has to step up. And that's the whole point. It's time to get back in the ring. And you've got every reason in the world to be out for blood. Wow. What an episode. I'm glad we watched all three. I'm also really not glad about what happened in 52, but goddamn, it was well put together. Okay. Okay. That's a wrap. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Yu Hakusho episodes 50 through 52. I hope you've, I guess, enjoyed is the word. I don't feel like enjoyed is the word, but I hope you've been here for it in the same way I have, and I hope to catch you next week for some more. See you there. Peace.